Hey there. So, what I need for you to do is to bring up your drive and find your gratitude journal. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you're like, I have no clue what you're talking about, I will show you how to get on there. And for some of you that are like, why are we doing this? I told you, number one, it's important to write, and we wanted to bring those journals back into the classroom somehow. So, what better way than to stop and be grateful for the things that we have? So, because we're doing Evaluate in class on Monday and Tuesday, and if you're watching this and you are going to come to school on Tuesday, please do not take Evaluate until you come to the class. But instead of piling more work or doing something new, starting something new virtually, these gratitude journals give you a chance to reflect and to write before we move on to something new. So that's why we're doing this, okay? Your objective for today is I can write in my gratitude journal, and you'll be successful by writing in complete sentences and being descriptive, and then making a list if it requires. So I wanted to take you to the drive, okay? And all you have to simply put in, if you go to your little triangle here and go to your search bar, okay, type in gratitude journal. And then things with gratitude journal will come up. I want you to find which one is yours, and you'll double click on it. So look at all of the journals that you guys have submitted to me. So good job. But that's the easiest way to find your gratitude journal. So you'll just click on that and bring it up for me. Okay. And you're going to be doing 4 new entries. We've only done 4 so far. I saw some of your journals. You guys went ahead and worked forward, which is fine. But I've also noticed that, that's not the point, is to go through and tell me everything you're grateful for in one day. We want to take this day by day or slide by slide when I assign it, so that it's not so overwhelming and you're repeating yourself. Okay? But you will be doing slides, and this is wrong. I need to change that to a 10. Slides 7 through 10 today. Okay? So 4 new slides to be grateful for. So I'm asking you to do this, but I wanted to take the time to show you one of my journal entries here. Okay, this is slide number 7. It says, think about this past week. What 5 things happened that you are grateful for? And we are in Labor Day week where I'm recording this right now. So that's why you might be like, you had a cookout this weekend? Well, yeah, Labor Day weekend we did. So what you need to do first is make a list of 5 things. And I know some of you are just putting like 1 or 2 word answers, and that's fine with a list. I decided to be just a little more descriptive so you can see what it looks like. My husband made dinner every night this past week. I love when that happens. He's working from home right now, so when I can come home and not have to cook, it's my favorite night of the week. I was able to have a cookout with my whole entire family. My kids cleaned their rooms without being asked. Can you believe it? I am so thankful and grateful for that. I can't forget about my schoolmates here, Mrs. Dillman and Mrs. Toller, helping me make slides, and I help them. And then just being able to get outside and take a walk, that's just something that I'm grateful for. I'm thankful that I can walk. I'm thankful that it's been nice enough to walk. So that's just something that I wanted to stop and reflect on. So those are my 5 things. Now, what you do on this other side, it says choose one of these things and write a few sentences explaining your thoughts. Now, a few to some probably means 2 to 3 sentences, and again, which is fine, but I want you to be a little more thorough and descriptive, okay? So I decided to go with the one where my kids cleaned their rooms, and I decided to reflect on that a little bit and be more descriptive. So I wrote, I know it seems like my kids cleaning their rooms shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. I'm sure they get tired of me nagging them to get it done, and I get tired of telling them. I had briefly mentioned this past week that we had a long weekend, and it'd be nice if the entire house was clean so we didn't have anything to do but fun things. And I kind of read that wrong. The next night, I walked into their rooms, and they were sitting in their rooms on their phones, on made beds, and everything else was spotless. It felt so good not to have to tell them 500 times. So I'm sure your parents can relate. I'm sure you can relate with my kids, of somebody telling you a million times, clean your room, pick this up, make it clean. So this is something I was grateful for. Just little things like that even from my own kids, is something that I want to stop and be thankful for, okay? Because that doesn't happen very often. I wish it did, but it doesn't happen very often. So I'm going to be grateful for that time that it did. So this is what your journal should look like. Maybe not as long. I mean, I know I'm a teacher and writing and stuff like that, so mine tends to be a little more winded than what yours would be, but I need a little more than dog, sister, trees, outside, okay? Or just 2 sentences saying, I got to go outside today. I need some more description than that, okay? Why are you grateful for that today? I don't want this to start getting so repetitive that your journals start to become like they're sounding the same exact thing, okay? So take your time, reflect on that. Don't forget 4 new journals today, slides 7 through 9. If you've worked ahead, I'm going to ask that you go back and look at those slides, and have you answered completely, or have you just made a list of everything like I just said? Okay, go back and tweak those and make those better, and really, again, reflect. I don't want the same answers every single time. I know we're grateful for certain things all the time, but dig a little more deeper than that. Okay, this is a time to reflect, a time to improve your writing, and just be grateful all around. Okay, and then if you want to email me what is one new thing you stopped and were thankful for today, you can do that. All right, have a good time filling out those journals. Evaluate in person if you are a hybrid student. If you are a full-time virtual person, there is a link on there for you to get on Evaluate and take that as well today. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you later this week.